In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good afternoon and welcome to the show from the chair. I am not on the lake. Yesterday at this time, I was a part of this scene right here. Beautiful waters out there, calm and still, got the little boat roads there. And man, we had so much fun. Really got to relax and enjoy some fishing, some good people, and some good fun. So we are back and ready to work. I'm going to talk about why I don't think we have a hurricane coming, even into the Gulf, anywhere at all, and why we probably won't see the northern lights, but it's going to be pretty interesting. But there is the 3 Mile Bridge, the Pendleton Bridge right there. We ran along that thing last night and went and had dinner at a place, what was it called? Not the Lone Ranger. The Lost what? Lost Frontier, that was it. My goodness. All right, so the Lost Frontier, that's where we had dinner over in Texas last night. Made the run down the bridge. Here's Alexandria right now, and yeah, thank God she's there because I forget those things. Just some fair weather clouds and a wasp right now, so that's what we have going on there. The wasps are back for the season. We are at that first day of June, so now we get to push toward the actual first day of summer, then the days start shrinking, and then we start to talk about cool weather about, I don't know, 4 months after that. So here's, here's a look at radar right now. We actually have a severe thunderstorm watch out across southeast Texas. I get notifications when anything happens in the Lake Charles Parish County warning area, and I saw a severe thunderstorm watch. I was like, wait, what am I missing? And I realized it just clips their western parishes there. But some strong storms down there toward Houston, and then another south of Dallas, another one over Waco. They're just kind of picking on the big cities right now, but that is not going to be for us. Temperatures outside right now, 86. This morning we went outside. It was lovely. Mid-60s, low to mid-60s across most of the area, and I think we do that again tomorrow. Winds are light and from the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe some higher gusts down there along the sea breeze. I don't think we see much in the way of rainfall across our area today, but again, a severe thunderstorm watch out west, so if you are headed toward Houston, you could run into a few storms. Your day planner, which is your evening planner, has those temps dropping to 72 by midnight, and we have mostly clear skies, so if the northern lights decide to do something, we could possibly see them. Now, there's the severe risk for today. I'm going to show you this real quick, go over to the display capture, and I'm going to show you a way to monitor kind of what's going on with all this. So this is the planetary K index, the KP index. They update this every 3 hours. We had a big old peak early this morning, up around 8, and that's when we could possibly see northern lights close to here. And when I say see them, I mean in your phone, you can see a little haze on the horizon. You're not going to see crazy colors dancing around and all that, but it dropped off and came back up because these waves of energy that come off the sun and they interact with our magnetic fields of our planet, they come in bursts, they come in waves. So we are seeing an uptick on that KP index up to 7. If we get that up to 9, that's when we see things down here. So we'll be watching that. I'll be watching that. Go to spaceweather.com if you want to follow along, but I figured I would let you know. That's where I'm looking. All right, so going along to where are we at here? Futurecast, next 15 hours. We have isolated storms in the forecast out west. I think we're mainly dry, maybe a sprinkle, but most of us are going to stay dry out of this. And then the GFS model, which I just said was terrible. I'm going to show you the long-range forecast because I think it has kind of an idea of what's going on here. It's just not good in the tropics this time of year. It looks like by around Wednesday or Thursday, we'll start to see some scattered showers and storms return to the area. It's nothing crazy severe. I mean, yes, it is this time of year you can see an isolated severe storm, but we're going to see scattered showers, maybe a few storms, but this is why this is what the GFS does down to the south. And this could modulate things up here and change our forecast a bit, but right now I just think it's a pretty simple one where we're going to have scattered storms and warming temperatures. So we have this thing called the CAG, the Central American Gyre. It's something that forms this time of year. It's a large-scale, slow-spinning mass of rain showers and thunderstorms. It's off the Central American coast. And watch what happens here. You see how this slowly kind of comes together and we just get a storm to generate here. This happens all the time in the GFS model. It's something that is notorious for false positives this time of year. It's notorious for us seeing people post about all this stuff, and it's why it gets frustrating because people ask me, and I don't mind you asking me, but it's more that these people, they go out and share all this stuff, gets tons of clicks and likes and shares, and people are like, well, I want to be prepared and everything. It's like, yeah, but there's not going to be anything. So if you want to be prepared, you want to prepare for what's coming later in the season or when we have a credible threat. Hey, a June tropical storm, totally possible. And this is where they would would form. But right now, I'm not seeing that happening with this. The other models are not on board with it. So don't worry, don't fret, don't change plans. Isolated showers, maybe an isolated shower or two tomorrow and Tuesday. It looks like scattered stuff ramps up on Wednesday, last into the weekend. And yeah, it gets kind of hot. We're in June. We know what's happening. Mid-90s, mid-70s at night. Rain chances or rain totals are going to be pretty light here across the next 7 days. But again, with these summertime storms, you could get an inch of rain in 15 minutes. It's just how they go. And it's just tough to kind of position them. Still a big upper level system off to our north. That's going to keep things a little bit cooler that way. We're going to keep temperatures around where they should be, maybe a little above normal. So low, maybe mid-90s for us. And then your rain chances, they are going to stay pretty scattered. Looks kind of like we swing into a bit more upper level energy perhaps in the middle of the month. So we could see some more scattered showers and storms. I do not think this is going to be tied to a hurricane. Hello, Mr. John Lee. Comment section's quiet, so I'm glad you're there. Makes me know that somebody's out there. I'm going to get out of here. I'm glad I'm back, though. I love going on vacation, love going home. Always good to love both ends of that trip. All right, I will see you back here tomorrow morning, back on the regular schedule. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday.